Has anybody else ever had the experience of just waking up one morning and realizing, oh my god, I'm actually an adult? Because I think I've reached that point. I wouldn't call it a midlife crisis, but I just randomly today was like, oh my god, I have a husband, I have a kid, I have pets, I have my own house. Like, who the hell decided that I'm supposed to be an adult? Because this doesn't feel right. Like, I feel like the kid that took the car keys from their parent kind of situation. Anyway, how are you guys? Hopefully, not having some sense of like, what the hell am I doing? How did I get here? Like I am. Yeah, it's been a ride. I took a break from making content because it was my little one's birthday, and I pretty much spent all month trying to plan everything and like get plans scheduled because we don't live near family. So it took a long time to kind of get things set up. So if you're wondering where I've been and why I've not been making any content, I have been focused on my little one's birthday because that is the most important thing in the world to me. So yeah, that is what I've been doing. We are here today to play Dreamlight Valley because, as you know, there has been an update and we are here for it. We are here to meet Fairy Godmother in all her splendor and have her guide us, maybe give us some life advice like, I don't know, how to survive menopause or how to cast a spell correctly. You know, random things. Nothing crazy. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that. Anyway, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. So what do you guys think of her? Like, what are we feeling? Like, were you disappointed that it was the fairy godmother in the pumpkin house? Like, I think we reached a point even before they announced it where we were all like, oh yeah, it's gotta be her. Like, it's gotta be. But I think what was throwing us all off was the fact that the like aesthetic of where her house is does not match Cinderella. Like, it is not. I'm starting to like sadly realize that the Forgotten Lands wasn't themed like around a movie. I don't think so anyway, unless they like decide to go, hey, by the way, I'm starting to sadly realize that the Forgotten Lands is just themed around our alter ego, the Forgotten. Like, I understand that it's so in your face, like obvious, but every single other part of the valley is themed around actual movie characters, and it's not just, I mean, I guess you could argue Dazzle Beach isn't specific to any particular movie because there's lots of beach scenes in different Disney movies, but for the most part, like every other little piece of land is made and tailored for those characters. So it wasn't even in my head that like the Forgotten Lands was tailored for our character, or should I say our character's alter ego. That wasn't even a part of my thought process, and I understand it's so obvious now, but like I said, that wasn't even my train of thought when I was trying to figure it out. So let me know your thoughts on that. What do you think? What do you also think of having like a dark alter ego in the game with you? For those of you who have completed the different quests for the Forgotten, just letting you know there's going to be spoilers because I already did that. Unfortunately, I didn't record it. I was playing the game with my daughter and not really recording. She was just wanting to play it with me. And we were having very, very sweet mother-daughter time. So I wasn't really focused on making content. And I apologize for not having that for you guys. But like I said, this is somewhat of a family channel. I don't know. I don't know. I have a family and I discuss it on this channel. Let's go with that. So anyway, I just want to know y'all's thoughts. Like, are we disappointed? Like, even though we kind of knew towards the end that it was going to be Fairy Godmother. Because I know me and some Tim Burton fans were really, really rooting for Jack Skellington. And hoping Sally maybe, because the Forgotten Lands, even the music they play, oh, it just sounds like it belongs to Nightmare Before Christmas. And I don't know. I think we were all hoping, or a lot of us were anyway. I saw a lot of Jack Skellington fans rooting for him to be in the Pumpkin House because he is the Pumpkin King. It was really the only Disney movie that matched that dark, just mangled aesthetic. And then the pumpkin only made sense for Jack because he's the Pumpkin King. And I was like, and I completely believed it. I actually made a video around Christmas saying, I think it's going to be him. And I think they're going to reveal him on Christmas Eve. And then they didn't. And then they randomly went with Fairy Godmother, which I'm sure was not random. It was very thoughtfully put out. But to me, it didn't make sense. And that is why I'm not behind the scenes, because I don't know everything, just like the rest of y'all. What do y'all think of my Alice in Wonderland cosplay I've got going on today? I felt like being Alice today. Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite stories that's told in the Disney universe. I don't actually really care for the original movie. It is very aesthetically pleasing in still frames. However, watching the movie, I don't know. It makes me very anxious. Whereas the two, live action Alice in Wonderland movies that Tim Burton collaborated on with Disney, they didn't. It was a sense of wonderment and nostalgia. But I don't know. That's just where I'm at. So I felt like cosplaying Alice today. So yeah, and look, here's the Forgotten. So if you were not wanting spoilers, if you've not already done the Forgotten quest, I am so sorry. I'm not really the kind of channel you want to go to if you want spoilers hidden from you. I try to give warnings, but I don't steer clear of new updates or new content, because that's what I'm here to do, is share with you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my anxieties about the game, and maybe accidentally my life if I'm talking too much. Anyway, I don't know how to feel about the Forgotten. I don't know how I feel about the Forgotten fitting into the storyline. I feel like it is meant to be a part of the whole we're doing this to kind of help you with your childhood trauma kind of thing, because the whole plot of this is your character is a grown-up now. Your character has grown away from fantasy and fun things. You had some kind of trauma in your childhood possibly that caused you to break away from these secure, characters that kept you grounded, all that. So I think that the idea is amazing, but I don't know how I feel about the Forgotten itself. The fact that you just interact and you constantly can talk to your alter ego, or your shadow self, I guess. I don't know what else to call it. I think it's just a strange concept for me for a game, and I'm just trying to get used to it. Let me know where y'all are at with that too. I don't know. I just feel like the character doesn't fit Dreamlight Valley. And I kind of honestly thought that what was going to happen when you confronted the Forgotten was that, the Forgotten became a part of you again. Because they say the Forgotten broke away from you. The Forgotten was a part of you that got left behind. So it would have made more sense, and maybe I just haven't gotten far enough and that happens, but it would have made more sense if the Forgotten morphed back into you, you finally found your missing piece, your shadow self, you made peace with it, and then you become whole again. Maybe that'll happen eventually, I don't know. But what I'm saying is the Forgotten is all messed up and dark and all that, and you are slowly helping them, so maybe there comes a point in the game where that happens, that I could see that happening. For now, if they just want to keep it this way, it is a little confusing for me, because it would make more sense for your character to find closure and become whole again with that side of them that they left behind. I don't know. Something like that. I probably sound like I'm rambling. Anyway. Alright, we'll focus on the game. I know my style of gameplay is probably not for everybody because yes, I am talking about the game, but I'm not like a lot of gaming YouTubers where I'm super focused on what's happening around us in the game and like reacting to every single thing that our character is doing and encountering. I do a little bit, but I go off on tangents and I know that it's not for everyone, so I do apologize if this is just not your speed. I really hope I find an audience that is interested in like hearing and also like giving feedback on like things that we're noticing in the game or things about Disney, the characters, as it relates to the game. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Anyway, yeah, I hope I find my people. I hope you all find me wherever you are. The people that like exploring ideas and like want to expand on it, because I feel like I'm surrounded by a lot of YouTubers that, and I'm doing it right now and I'm sorry, a lot of YouTubers that are very good at reacting to every little thing that's going on in the game to their character, and like I could name some names, but y'all already know the like top tier comfort YouTubers that do video games. They are so good at reacting to everything, and it's really not my style. I've actually tried forcing myself to make it my style, where I just only react to like what my character's doing, and every time I do it, I swear to you, I still go off track and start expanding on like a little facet of an idea in the game and making it bigger and like, oh my god, like what if this happened or this, or like did you know this, and then I feel stupid. I'm like, oh my god, I just ruined the whole video because nobody wants to hear you blab for, you know, what is it, half an hour, 40 minutes, when they just want to see you react to the game. So like I said, I hope I find you guys that actually like, you're like me. I'm neurodivergent and I struggle with staying on topic. I also struggle on paying attention to what's going on around me. I don't have any trouble doing tasks, but like my mind is always somewhere else and not on the task I'm doing. So I apologize for that if that's not your style. Also, I wanted to show you guys this room. I wanted to show you guys like all my rooms, so if you weren't catching on to that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. I'm showing you guys my house. This is my favorite room. This is my comfort room. I designed this to look this way. The only thing that like pisses me off is that these chairs, unless they are stools, you can't just sit down if they are like right up against a surface like a table. And so it's kind of annoying because then you would have to pull the chair back significantly to sit down in it and at the table at the same time. But that also is a problem in Animal Crossing. I've noticed in a lot of like games that have furniture pieces like tables with chairs, you have to pull the chair back significantly from the surface for your character to sit down. I know it's a space issue and that's why, but it looks so weird when you're decorating. I think The Sims 4 is also like that. You can correct me if I'm wrong with like the space issue of having a chair that has like edges, especially right next to a desk, and not being able to like get in the chair because it's too close. Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry about that tangent. I've been trying to be more organized, as you guys can tell. Like I have all of these chests so that I put everything in the right order, and it has helped me so much. And this was not my idea. Like, props to any YouTubers on here. I saw a TikTok video, and I wish to God I knew who, but it's been like many videos I've seen of people making specific rooms just to have chests so they can organize. And I want to thank whoever that was, or the like many people that have done this. Whoever was the first one to like show this, thank you. Thank you. This has made things so much easier for me. So if you don't already have an organizing chest room, please make one. Just pick a random room that you're not using. Don't worry about decorating it. I mean, if you are that kind of person, go for it. but just start making chests. And don't like just make the small chests because they're easier and faster to make. They literally don't even hold half of what an entire full chest should hold, which I think is BS. But that's the way it is. Make either medium chests or large chests, and don't make small. You're just wasting materials and you're wasting space because they barely hold anything at all. You will fill them so fast. I learned that the hard way. So I'm just trying to help out, like, you guys, not make my mistakes, because I regret making a bunch of small chests just because I had the material on me, because they're pretty much a waste of time to make because of how little they can store at all. So anyway, there's my random 2 cents on that topic. Anyway, back to the task on hand. And I love how Fairy Godmother is just like politely watching me, like not judging me at all, even though I'm like frantically running everywhere and just trying to get my crap together. Oh, there's my little pet raccoon. Hi, buddy. I love you. I love the raccoons. I think the raccoons are my top favorite pet to have in the game. I love them so much. They're so sweet. They're just the cutest little things. You know what's something I was thinking? Every time I think of raccoons, I think of the one Disney movie, you know, with, oh crap, my mind's going blank. I'm sorry guys, it's so late at night for me while I'm trying to record all this. With Grandmother Willow in it, that movie. God, I sound like that old lady at the old folks home that's like, I don't know, but back in my day, there was this one thing that we did. That's how I sound, because I can't remember what the hell I'm talking about. But you know what I mean, like the famous Disney movie with like the song Colors of the Wind. Please don't judge me that I can't remember it, but I can't look it up. So just please, like, I know it's a famous movie, but for the life of me, the name is not coming to my mind. But the movie with Colors of the Wind song and then Grandmother Willow. Love how I can remember a complete, like, random side character. I'm struggling right now. It's like 2 in the morning, so please forgive me. Anyway, I am so off track. I am so sorry. I feel like I'm in customer service right now, apologizing for messing up you guys' burger. Like, I just handed you a random Whopper, but you ordered a Big Mac, and I'm, like, profusely apologizing for messing it up. That's how I feel right now. Anyway, so with that movie, I wonder if they ever will have Grandmother Willow, or, like, why they didn't have her, because there's so many trees in the game. Can you imagine having, like, a very wise old talking tree in the game that you can, like, go and speak to and ask for advice? I feel like Grandmother Willow should have been in Dreamlight Valley. There are so many, like, big trees, and, like, I don't know. I just feel like it would have been so fitting to have her in the game. That's just my 2 cents. Anyway, that was the whole point I was trying to make. I was just embarrassed. For some reason, I couldn't remember the movie name, but I just remember her character. And the raccoon. I was also trying to say that, like, the raccoon from the movie reminds me of the raccoons in the forest here. They're so adorable, and I love them. And they're very mischievous, too. Can you imagine if this was like Minecraft, and like when you feed animals of the same species, they breed instantly? Oh my god, like I would have a mafia of raccoons following me, and like I would like sick them on the villains whenever the villains are getting out of control and be like, hey, steal all their jewelry. I don't know, something like that. Just something completely random. But, like, don't you agree? Like, this would... Grandmother Willow would be perfect in Dreamlight Valley. What? I just... I wish she was in it. I love her character. Also, if you're like, why are you getting so much gold? Well, it's not a lot, honestly. Also, does it frustrate anyone else that this game gives you so little, like, ore that you need to make roads? So the thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get enough gold to make the pass that I need. But here's the thing. It is so hard. Like, even when I go to every single biome, including the mines, to mine gold, even when I go to all of them and mine every single ounce of gold in that time frame, it is still not enough. I'm pretty sure I got, like, the last time I did this when I wasn't filming, the last time I only got 30, like, square tiles of road made. And I had mined so much gold. It was so defeating because literally it took me like 30-40 minutes to get that much gold, and then within 7 seconds I had already laid it all out because it barely made anything. I think we need to petition Dreamlight Valley makers to please give us the option to like buy more bars of gold. So, you know, the stall that Kristoff has, it only ever gives you, I believe, at the most 10 bars of gold. That is not enough. Like, that is not enough at all. And here, I'm going to take this a step further. I think the reason why they should also do that is Goofy stalls get upgrades. You can pay to upgrade it to be better. I think it's like 5 upgrades a stall. I don't really remember because I did all the upgrades a long time ago at like the beginning of the game. But it doesn't make sense that you could upgrade all of Goofy's stalls and not Kristoff's. Like, Kristoff's stall only holds that many bars of gold. Like, I want to pay to upgrade his stall to hold way more ingots of like iron and gold. And you can't say it's cheating because like they let us upgrade all of Goofy's stalls to get more stuff. So I think it's only fair that we get to upgrade Kristoff's stall. Like, don't you think? I don't know. But it just really is disappointing because one of the biggest reasons why I have not been able to fully decorate the valley, even though most people have already finished decorating a long time ago, is it is driving me nuts trying to get enough gold to make these roads. Like, I didn't realize when I started making or deciding on that particular type of road for the main parts of Dreamlight Valley, how much of a pain in the ASS it was going to be to get enough gold to make these dang roads. I didn't know. And I feel like such a fool now. But I wouldn't change it because if I used any other road type, to me, it would look tacky. I want pristine, like, Disney princess roads. Because the main part of the valley really gives off that vibe of, hey, this is where the, like, main Disney princes and princesses live. That is at least how it feels to me. Based on the existing decor that is not movable. Like the stairs and the main plaza with the well. The way that those look, including the big castle, very much like rich, like castle, princess, prince vibes. And so I picked that road style to correlate with that, to stay true to that design. But it's driving me absolutely nuts. So there's that. If you had to live inside of a Disney movie for literally forever, like right now, get teleported, what would it be? What would it be, and why would you pick it? Personally, I'm not gonna pick one. I can't because I love my family too much. I am very invested in the life I have, even though reality can really suck. But I'm kind of interested for like those of you who would enjoy an alternate life in a Disney universe movie. I just want to know what it is and why. That is my talking point. I hate when this happens. I always run out of food. I always think that I make enough food and then I go to my inventory and then there's no food. But that's also how it is with real life. I always think I have so many groceries in the house and then it's like time to make dinner and I'm like, I don't even have a gallon of like milk or any eggs in the fridge. Holy crap, like when was the last time I bought groceries? And then I have to think about it. I'm like, oh, well, I did it last week. And then I actually like look. I'm like, oh my God, that was last month, not last week. Anyway, I love how Mommy Gothel is just like staring me down. Hi. Hi, Mommy Gothel.
Hello,
I love you. You can lock me in a tower anytime you want. She's just so condescending and gaslighting. I know it's horrible. Like, I know y'all judge me to filth for loving Mother Gothel. But you gotta realize, it is a very toxic infatuation that I have with her. Like, I'm bi, and I've always had a crush on this character. Like, I did not tell a soul. I was a kid when this movie came out. Like, not like little, but I was a kid when this movie came out. And dear God, this woman is something else.
Go!
She is my Jessica Rabbit, essentially, except Jessica Rabbit wasn't really that toxic, or at least I don't remember her being. I think mainly she was misunderstood, wasn't she? Anyway, so I know y'all judge me, but I also know many people who have huge crushes on Disney villains. I think the main reason why people really look down on anyone for having a crush on Mother Gothel is because a lot of people can relate to having a gaslighting, narcissistic mother. And I'm just gonna say this, for anyone that judges me for like having a crush on that character, and you simultaneously have a crush on another Disney villain, please remember that like a lot of us have toxic mother situations, and I'm not going to go into my personal life, but I have always had issues with mine, and I'm not going to go into it because I would never say disrespectful things about my mother, especially on the internet, in an explicit, like, explaining way, because I wouldn't want someone to do that to me. But yeah, I completely understand why people would go on the offensive for anyone liking her character, but I also experience what everyone else is talking about, and I don't think that we should hold one villain standard-wise over another for like, oh, well, you can't have a crush on Mother Gothel, but it's totally okay to have a crush on Ursula, or it's totally okay to have a crush on Dr. What is it, Fassler? I can't say his last name, but I've seen people, like, very much have a crush on those characters, and, like, both of those characters were horrible, dude. So that's just me. I'll get off my soapbox now. But anyway, welcome Vanellope to Dreamlight Valley. This is how I wanted to end our YouTube video today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope that you will stick with me to watch more and give me a chance as a YouTuber. And if you actually enjoyed listening to me blabber this whole time, bless. I just want to find my people, my group of people that are going to go on this journey with me as a baby YouTuber. So thank you all so much for giving me the chance to spend some time tonight playing this game, this lovely, lovely game with lovely, lovely, lovely characters. I can't talk. And yeah. As always, if you like this video, please like it, or please subscribe. It helps me so much because I am just barely making it as a little baby YouTuber. I don't have a lot of content out, and I am just trying to start and also trying to find my audience. There is an audience for everyone, I believe. That is my personal belief, that everyone has people that would enjoy them. And I do believe that my people are out there. I just have to find you guys. Also, I believe the outfit I'm wearing is The Greatest Showman, so cheers to that. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching, guys. And Peep, my raccoon, who's like going through the bushes in the corner and completely not paying attention to the fact that I'm trying to end a video. Oh my god. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much again for watching. And yeah, till next time, we'll have more content with Vanellope, by the way. Next video, I will make sure that we get plenty of content with Vanellope, and we'll go on plenty more trips and travels and adventures with our newest addition to Dreamlight Valley, the lovely Vanellope. Thank you guys again, and I will see you later. Bye, everybody.